Our top story tonight, the National Director of Public Prosecutions, Shaun Abrahams, says that he will not resign after dropping the fraud charges against Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan and former SARS officials Oupa, Magashule and Ivan Pillay. Earlier this month, he announced the trio would be prosecuted after the alleged unlawful approval of the early retirement of Pillay, which cost the government 1.1 million rand. The National Director of Public Prosecutions insists that the handling of the matter was not a blunder. He maintains that on the evidence given to the deciding prosecutors by the Hawks, Pravin Gordhan, Ivan Pillay and Oupa Magashule had a case to answer. But representations from the Pillay and Magashule, supported by the 2009 legal opinion by Deputy Director of Law Flock Symington, proved that there was no criminal intent. In 2009, Symington advised that there was no technicality stopping SARS from reappointing former Deputy Commissioner Pillay, who went on early retirement. Abrahams was furnished with the memorandum by the Freedom Under Law and the Helen Suzman Foundation, which wanted him to drop the charges. He claims he was unaware of the legal advice, even though it was used in Pillay's 2014 Labour case. It remains unclear whether the Hawks also missed this. The Hawks have been unavailable for comment on the investigation procedure. Right, so let's take a look at some of your reactions online. Okay, so this is what some of you have been saying. The Minister of Sport says risking a downgrade and everything for absolutely hogwash. Gabazeta says, good to hear. Shaun Abrahams dropped charges against Pravin. Rand is doing well thanks to the announcement of trade surplus. We'll get more on that from Francis in a short while. The hope was as soon as he was charged, Gordhan would resign. They would then withdraw the charges, but he outsmarted them by staying put. That's Zeksumda. Martin from Noseweek says, has it occurred to anyone that Shaun Abrahams has created convenient precedent? NPA can drop charges in the national interest. Okay, interesting. Captured Soul. Can't I sue Shaun Abrahams as well for his decision that caused the rand to be unstable, which resulted in the petrol price hike, and 50 billion rands as well lost? Again, we'll hear more about that from Francis later. Peter Henderson, Shaun Abrahams is the first person in history of mankind that has dropped something that never existed. Shaun Abrahams must fall. Judith February says, Shaun Abrahams did he just say he wasn't responsible for the decision to prosecute Gordhan? So what phantom made the initial announcement? Zwelenzi Mavavi, everybody knows him, says, resign Shaun Abrahams. South Africa deserves much better. All right, so that is what you've been saying on social media. It's been trending all day. And if you want to check what's been written at SABC News Online, you can catch us there as well.